3 kids, 2 in college. We've been the beneficiary of this amazing town and community and schools for 23 years. I know we all feel so much that way, and we've watched, this town go through. When you talk about the taxes coming out, yes, we're all going to be hit by that. I remember so clearly and so personally 2007, well, for us it started 2007, 2008, 2009, and coming to these meetings and really, really tough decisions being made about paying our teachers and even giving our teachers, their minimal increase that they were expecting and needed. And you know what? I remember 2009. Our teachers were with us. They were with us. They knew that the whole country was like reeling from a financial crisis. Our town was reeling from a financial crisis. I just remember the teachers really being in it with us. And now when I hear Mr. Groh talk about, my youngest now is a junior, and nothing's ever 100% perfect, but I can't imagine being in a better public school system. I have directors of admissions from the top Ivy League schools in the country telling me our school district is like a fine, small, private school, because that is what we've created. And yeah, it makes my blood boil, and I can't even get the words out to say that we're talking about prudence and financial responsibility and fiduciary responsibility. We put this in your hands. I know that you guys work hard, and I know it can probably be a very thankless job, but the public used to vote. We all know that, right? We used to vote. It's in your hands now, and as someone said, you are the ones who have the knowledge and information. Most people in the public, we're all doing our thing. You guys are following what's going on. Mr. Groh said for 6 years, I need an English teacher. And the last thing I'd say about the teachers is, because I think so highly of our teachers and how fortunate my children are and how fortunate my family is, the other thing is, if you start having classes and you want these expectations not only out of the kids, but you want the expectations out of the teachers who have gone from teaching 5 sections to 6 sections just because so they can cover all the kids, and you want to wear down those teachers, if you want to keep attracting good teachers, do you want the word to be like, oh God, Chatham used to be great, but don't go there, they're going to work you to death and you're going to make $10 an hour. Or you don't want that either. So I think you want to be able to, for the kids to perform, the teachers to perform, and I think, thank you, Mr. Groh, and all our principals, and Dr. D'Souza, and I say go to the 3.62, which I wish it were 9.62, but go to the 3.62, and yes, let's not be ashamed. For 15 years, I've been paying really attention to these numbers. For 15 years, I've seen Chatham at the bottom there. And when you talk about state aid, that's a whole other thing. I know I got to go to Trenton for that. But if you go to Asbury Park and you go to Bloomfield and you travel around sports and you see these schools, Asbury Park was spending $25,000 per pupil for a year, and they couldn't get kids to, who could get into college. So what are they doing with $25,000 per pupil a year for all those years? We've got kids going to the greatest schools and doing great things, and we've been spending $10,000, $11,000 a pupil. And now we're finally up to 15, but we're still the